We arrive at the field 1 hour or 1 hour 15 minutes before.
Yes.
We go all together in a dressing room.
Yes.
We prepare ourselves for a game all together.
Yes.
You know, you're gonna dress all together. We get out the dressing room all together.
Yes.
We go to have the warm-up all together.
Yes.
So that's important because you're gonna start to build the team, the
Yes.
teamwork, and you're gonna start to prepare your match all together, because at the end is the teamwork make the difference.
So tell me a little bit about the philosophy of the pre-match warm-up for the Youth Academy at Genoa.
They're gonna start with a physical warm-up, but it's not just physical, because they need to be focused about some stuff.
Sure.
One of these stuff is that they have to run in the traffic. They find traffic, so they have to be. They need to watch out, don't crash with the other mate, and they need to be focused to run all on the same line. Right here, they are running forward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When Rocco gives a signal, they have to run back with a particular kind of run as the defensive run.
So they're warming their muscles up and stretching, but then they're also using footwork that they'll be using in the game, in the match, yeah?
Yeah, sure. It's a warm-up, just not physical, it's also a brain warm-up.
Yes.
It's a brain warm-up, yeah.
Sure, and tell me a little bit about that. They're doing this before every game so that they're ready, at the end of it, they'll be ready to play the match, yeah?
Yeah, this is just the start. After this, we will introduce the ball in traffic, and it will be something about the technical. You know, during a game you can just dribble. You got the other team. You can find a close space. So you need to switch your kind of dribble.
Sure, and even in that last piece, they're having to look backwards so they don't run into someone.
They need, because during a game, if you're running back as a defender, you need to check back if there's something wrong, and then watch again the ball. So it's not simple. Right now, Rocco is working about some different kind of run. Okay.
Sure.
They turn, because it can happen.
And the intensity right now is moderate. It's fairly low.
Yeah,
right?
It's low because right now it's not very important. It's just the beginning of warm-up.
Exactly. For the typical warm-up, Manuel, how long, how many minutes before a match for the youth?
Okay, U10 to U12 we need for around 15 minutes,
sure.
No more. Okay.
The stretching is not as important.
No, because they don't have a muscle. A lot of them are without the muscle,
yes.
So they don't need to stretch, and they don't need for a long warm-up.
Sure.
It's something more about brain focus. We are going to have a match.
The ritual. It's more the ritual of preparing for the match.
Right. For the older, usually when they are 14, 15, they're gonna have a kind of warm-up similar to the first team.
Yes.
Is longer,
sure.
Definitely. Yeah, we are talking about 25-30 minutes. We start with the physical warm-up that you see before.
Yes.
And then we're gonna introduce the ball. We're gonna have a technique in the traffic.
Sure.
Technical drill in the traffic.
So now we've introduced the ball, right?
Okay.
And this is some just basic dribbling that they're going through?
Yeah, that's important because the player can have much space,
yes.
And they can dribble too fast, touch less the ball,
yes.
Or they can find traffic, and in the traffic they need to touch more time the ball to keep the ball under control.
Sure.
So, and this can happen during a game.
Yes.
Because during a game, for example, imagine we can have a counter-attack with a lot of space. I don't need to touch 10 or 20 times the ball.
Sure.
I need with 3 touches to go to score, okay?
Yes.
But if we are in the traffic, imagine I'm, for example, a central mid, I'm in the traffic,
yes.
I got a lot of pressure, I need to touch the ball more times, I need to be more focused with my visual.
Yes.
Okay, so that's different. And we are starting to talk about with this kind of warm-up.
Yes. Yes, nice.
Oh, this is something different. This
Sure.
is a physical warm-up.
Okay.
You start to turn your ankle.
Yes.
You start after, I think that he will gonna be to turn his knee.
Yes.
Okay, that's very important because you prepare your body to
Yes.
turn, you prepare your ankle to be flexible, you prepare all your body to be ready for a fake to turn really quick.
Sure, sure.
So that's very important for ligament,
Yes.
for muscle.
They're doing this several minutes into the warm-up, not right at the beginning.
With the younger,
Sure.
is a little bit different. So
Sure.
with the younger, you start with this,
Yes.
ankle, knee,
Yeah.
the waist, the chest, the head, and then you're gonna have the other part.
Sure.
Rocco, with the older, can do something different because they have more experience, so he can mix the stuff.
Yes, nice.
And that's better, but with the younger, it's a little bit more difficult.
Now he's adding dribbling with a scissors or some sort of elusive fake, right?
Yeah. Also, it's also important to prevent the injury, and that's important. We work a lot about this.
Yes.
That was good for us because right now we have less injury, definitely.
Yes.
So
Nice.
that's good. Okay.
Now we're getting more advanced.
Yeah,
We're getting more.
he's working about some kind of typical fake.
Yeah.
Scissor, scissor, scissor.
Yeah.
3 times, and then move the ball with your outside feet. It's not simple because you're focused about your fake 1, 2, 3, but you need to be focused also about the traffic.
Yes.
So what it means, during a game, I can't be focused just about the ball, but
Yes.
I must take a look around. Where are the other player?
Yes.
Where I got the space to go.
Yes.
So
Nice. And the intensity is increasing with this.
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
now this,
At the moment, if you could check their heartbeat,
the heartbeat.
he's
sure.
gonna
elevated,
he's
yeah.
gonna be elevated. Yeah.
Sure.
Where they're gonna start the game for us is perfect if they have 120, 130 heartbeat.
Okay. As the warm-up ends, the heartbeat, the pulse should be up to 120, 130.
Yeah, when we finish the heartbeat, it's gonna be higher. Then they go back on the field for 1 or 2 minutes before then start, and they do something really quick with their feet as a skip, you know, and they are ready to play.
Yes.
And they're ready to play at the end. With the younger, but really younger, for example, you remember this part of the warm-up with the
Yes, with the
ankle?
ankle,
Okay.
yes.
I do that in a dressing room,
Yes.
inside dressing with music, and their heart is gonna work at that rhythm. So this is very, very important.
Sure.
Because they go on a field that don't feel pressure.
Yes.
They are ready to have fun. They are ready to play. They are ready to do something special.
They're doing work with the ball, and then they're doing dynamic things to stretch and flexibility.
Okay.
Then they're doing work with the ball, and then they're doing more with different leg movements.
Yeah,
Then
that's
they're doing-
important.
So there's a back and forth between not just stretching and agility. They're going back and forth with the flexibility and then the ball work.
We work all together.
Yes.
We mix everything. We have this idea to mix everything.
Yes.
I don't know where the physical part finish for a player and the tactical part starts.
Nice.
If you don't know that, it's better if you do all together if it's possible.
Sure.
And this is very important. The players that probably in a game there will be on a bench, and the people that are gonna start the match, they have a warm-up all together. This
Yes.
is important. With the younger, we give them the start formation, the starting 7 if we play 7v7,
Sure.
starting 9 if we play 9v9. At the beginning of the game, when the ref say, okay, ready to play, get in, we say, okay, you are the keeper, you are the defender, because during the warm-up, we need that they are really
thinking and
focused,
focusing on that
all, everybody focused.
It's different, you know, in Genoa you have one coach, one team, we have several teams, and so we're rushing
Right.
back and forth to be able to let the players know their positions well in advance. Then again, they're mentally preparing. They know that I'm starting, they know what position I'm playing. Yeah.
Okay. Different kind of organization probably.
Sure.
But if you work well during a week about the positional game, about the space reading, what you see in these days, try to teach them what they have to do.
Yes.
At the end, it's simple for them know what they have to do before a game and during a game. Right now, what is going to happen? The orange and the blue are gonna pass the ball, okay?
Yes.
Blue with orange, orange with blue, okay?
Yes.
With the same line. And at the same time, the yellow has to dribble inside the box. The blue and the orange has to try to pass the ball without touch the yellow. And the yellow need to be focused and don't crash with the pass of the blue and orange.
And so this is getting to the end of the pre-match warm-up. From here, you would progress into...
It's almost the end, it's almost the end. There is something more after this, but this is almost the end.
Yeah.
Because you can see right now, who dribble has to read the space, understood when he got a space and he can dribble faster, and when a ball is coming, and he need to control the ball. So this could be a tackle, for example. There's a defender that is arriving with a tackle. I need to control the ball, stop it, and read the space at the end.
Sure, yes, yes, yes.
So at the end, what we need that they are not only focused about the ball, we need that they are focused about the space, what is gonna happen around them.
These are 12 and 13-year-old players. This is our U14 teams that you're seeing here. One of the things that I see is a lot of focus.
Okay,
yeah,
sure, definitely.
You know, because they were just explained this. Rocco explained this in a minute. They're doing very well, I think, yeah?
They're doing well. You know, if you do it for more time, you're gonna be faster, but that's normal.
Exactly.
All the stuff in your life are like this. But they're doing well. It's simple at the end. At the end, it's simple because you need to control and choose the best time to pass, okay? If you just tell them, be focused, take a look around, they don't do that.
Right.
If you create them a problem, okay, you have to get in this box and the pass can't crash with your ball. So you can do what you want, but the other balls can't touch your ball. They cannot, okay? They start to be focused. Oh, there is a ball, I stopped my ball. Okay, and they keep going.
Nice.
So after this, what you can do, because they're gonna be slow, okay? They use a lot of touch, okay. With the younger, you can do who arrive to the other side in less time win the challenge. If you put the challenge for the younger, they must be focused, because if you can say, if another ball touch your ball, you're out, but win who arrive over there with the best time.
Nice.
So they have a problem. Okay, I want to win, but if the ball touch my ball, I'm gonna out. Nice. So they are really focused, but they want to win the challenge. They are gonna do that faster, definitely for them.
Nice. And now we've added to this. Now they're checking away work that we spent time on during the Genoa camp.
Okay, he's gonna introduce what you said. Another stuff that we have seen at the first day of the camp is the check away or check out before then check in. We are talking about with the guys why it's important. It's important because you create your space to play. If you're still during a game, the defender can steal you the ball. If you're ready with your feet, you check away and then you check in, you got a space to play. So in this kind of warm-up, you can introduce all the stuff that we did in these days.
Yes, nice. And we're seeing as well during this, now it's gotten more complicated because this is a new thing for them.
Yeah.
They're making errors. You see balls flying
around.
And
their brain right now is really stressed.
Yes.
Definitely. Someone is gonna see it, but it's normal.
It's normal.
Because their brain is gonna be stressed, and he needs time to read what is gonna happen.
Another thing to notice about Rocco as the coach leading this, you don't see a lot of individual instruction and correction. He's letting it flow. He's letting the warm-up happen. He's letting the errors occur. It's not a problem. It's more trying to prepare for the match.
Right,
yeah.
That's it.
Nice.
It's just about time.
Nice.
They need time to understand. That's important. He's going to introduce also the vocal communication.
Nice.
If you have someone behind you, you have to say right now, man on.
Yes.
Right now he's man on.
Yes.
Okay. If you don't have anyone behind you, you have to say time. So this is important because during a game, if you come to Italy and you're gonna watch our team play, you can just hear this kind of word, man on, time, 2v1, play simple, you got a space inside, you got a space wide. It's always,
Simple.
always this kind of communication, but also between a player.
Yes.
Coach with player and player between player.
Between players.
Yeah.
And again, these are communications that they'll be using during the match. So they're
We don't lose, and you know, when you start to scream, you lose energy. Player lose energy. When you start to talk too much, you lose energy. So what we need is that they have a communication, sure, but a positive communication to help your mate. With the younger, in our academy, the first team is U8. Okay, we just start to tell them, help your mate with your vocal communication. What you do, everything that what you do is about help your mate, your teammate. So they grow up with this idea, and when they are 14, 13, 15 and stuff, they have this stuff in their mind. So, and they use their communication to help the mate, and definitely this is very important because they don't lose energy, they don't use bad energy with the mate.
Yes.
This is important.
Nice.
That's important. Then on time.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're gonna start. One of them is gonna start.
Yes.
It's not simple because right now they have a lot of stress because they have traffic.
Yes.
Control the ball.
Yes.
They have to be focused about the check-out, the check-in.
Yes.
They have to be focused about the man-on or if they got time.
Yes.
So it's a lot of stress.
And then we wrap up, yeah?
This is the warm-up of our player.
Yes. The pre-match warm-up, yeah?
Yes. And there is a progression.
Yes, progression, yes.
We have a progression, and then with the ball, dribble, run with the ball, and pass, control, and pass.
Yes.
There are 4 technical things very important for us. And if the level of the player are different, ask them to control and pass to the player more
similar.
More similar.
Sure.
And to run with the ball, only to run with the ball to the similar group.
Yes.
Okay. And I ask to use their mind because they show to his teammate a number, so who pass the ball have his head
up.
That's
up.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Look at the number, say the number, and have his head up.
Sure.
And he learn to speak.
Yes.
Okay? Because in the last time, the player have to speak and say man-on time. That in the game is very, very important.
Yes.
Okay, and all in a traffic of ball and of people.
Yes, and this was a small area. This was, I think we had 20 kids, and it was 20 by 20. 20 yard by 20 yard space, maybe a little bit less.
We are thinking in meters.
In meters,
Sorry.
A final thing, take us through, if the warm-up is not done properly, if it's too short or if it's too rigorous, the intensity is too high early on.
The warm-up is a part of training.
Yes.
Okay, it's intensive and we work.
We work a lot.
A lot. Before game, we reduce with the warm-up is smaller.
Shorter time.
Because we have to have a game.
Yes.
I told him that we are gonna work around 120, 130 heartbeat.
Yes.
Sure. Around. Yes. Okay, we don't have the cardio for the players, but we are working around.
But that's what the objective is.
We wash. We don't need for a very intensive warm up.
Yes.
The last.
The very end.
The last part of warm up.
We have speed of feet.
Yes.
Skip.
Skip, speed of feet, and we start up left with the
We're going to increase their heartbeat.
Right before, just a few minutes before the match.
Minutes. After the ref check, you know.
Sure.
We don't use stretching before game.
Yes, more stretching at the end of the game.
At the end
of back muscle. There's stretching in their home.
Okay. So it's okay for them after the match, after you've talked, then
training,
they go home and they can do that.
They have to stretch the back muscles.
Yes.
Because they are very
back, thigh, and
Sure.
Okay.
The groin, etc.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, well, thank you very much for this, because this will be a great addition for Georgia Express, and I think for all of the Genoa partners.
Yeah, you're welcome. Sure. It's great also for us.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.